What a crazy series of events that have brought us to this moment. With me opening up the first ever Justice Falls Church Invitational Model UN Conference from my basement as you watch via video message in yours. We're out of the woods of 2020, but the forces that overtook our world still pose many restrictions when it comes to participating in the Model UN experience we all enjoy. At the beginning of the school year, the Falls Church Model UN team was worried that we wouldn't get to participate in conferences at all. But just like we all do in everything Model UN, we've embraced resilience and adaptability. Just because things are different doesn't mean we can't still find fulfillment in this activity we all love. So we knew we wanted to create a way for other clubs to participate in an enriching Model UN experience. But we weren't sure how we could do it. That is, until we teamed up with Justice.
For the past 3 months, the Justice and Falls Church Model UN teams have been hard at work to bring you the first ever JFIMUNC conference. It has always been one of our goals to host a conference. Instead of giving up this year because of the pandemic, we decided to fully embrace the new, awkward, and admittedly sometimes frustrating virtual environment to accomplish our goal. Even though Justice and Falls Church may be fierce rivals on the football field, we have worked strongly together in the spirit of Model UN to bring this conference to life. We chose committee topics that are not only relevant to the COVID-19 crisis at hand, but also those which are likely to see an increase in severity in the near future. Your actions and your words here at JFIMUNC are powerful. Your solutions and your ability to collaborate can inspire change. We hope you find JFIMUNC as much of a rewarding experience as we have had organizing it. But we couldn't have done it without the amazing help of our dedicated Model UN teammates and our wonderful sponsors. Thank you for all you've done.
Hi, I'm Josh Toth. I'm co-sponsor of Falls Church High School's Model United Nations team in our class of 2024, and I teach AP World History and U.S. Government. I've had a lifelong interest in Model UN. I was an MUN kid myself. I grew up in Florida, and our team traveled the country learning more about the UN, debate, world issues. And I think it's a really good opportunity for students today to not just learn those kind of core skills of critical thinking and communication, but also to better understand each other, the situations we find ourselves in, and better understand how we can work together to bring about the changes we need to improve all of our lives.
Hello, my name is Jason Vandenberg, and I'm the sponsor of Model UN at Justice High School. I'm very excited that you've decided to join us for our very first co-hosted conference with Falls Church High School. I hope over the course of the conference, you'll get a chance to engage with the issues of the world that we really must solve in the coming years. This can be a training ground for you to prepare yourself to be the organizer, politician, social worker, teacher, or engineer that can find solutions to these real problems. We are all citizens of one Earth, and we must find solutions together. What a great chance you have to start this work together this weekend. On MLK Jr. weekend, I wanted to share a wonderful quote that he said at the Washington National Cathedral in 1968. "Darkness cannot drive out darkness. Only light can do that. Hate cannot drive out hate. Only love can do that." Welcome to JFIMUNC, and have a great time.
Hi, I'm Max Miracle, a senior at Falls Church High School, and the Secretary General of Falls Church High School's Model UN team. I got into Model UN because of the spirit of cooperation that goes into everything we do, whether it's during a conference or preparing for one. I've enjoyed getting to know people who are just as passionate about world affairs and governance as I am. I look forward to meeting each and every one of the exceptional delegates participating in JFIMUNC.
Hi delegates, I'm Gabby Salmanowski and I'm a junior at Justice High School. I serve as the Secretary General for the Justice Model UN team and am honored to be one of your Secretary Generals for JFIMUNC. I've been interested in Model UN and global affairs since 6th grade. Ever since then, I've loved learning about my global impact and how I can make a difference in the world. I can't wait to meet you and see your exciting debates and your innovative solutions. I hope you have a great time at JFIMUNC.
Hello, fellow Monters. I'm Nolan Coughlin from Falls Church High School, and I'm the tech director for the first JFIMUNC. I've been doing MUN since my freshman year, looking to develop and expand my passion for global affairs, and I've always treasured the experience. From collaborating to public speaking to writing position papers and drafting resolutions, MUN has taught me important skills, while at the same time being engaging and fun. This year, things are a bit different, but as tech director, I hope I can provide a smooth virtual experience. I look forward to seeing you all at the conference.
Hi, my name is Richard Doe. I'm a sophomore at Justice High School, and I'm the treasurer on Secretariat. The reasons why I'm interested in Model UN are because I want to develop leadership, research, public speaking, and teamwork skills. Also, I think Model UN is a great way to do problem solving in different issues in the world. I am looking forward to meeting and helping everyone at the conference.
Hello, everybody. This is the Blackboard Collaborate platform that we'll be using for the JFIMUNC conference. So when you get an email in your inbox from us containing your Blackboard Collaborate committee link, you're first going to see the name of your committee right here. Just make sure that's the right committee. And you're going to be prompted to type in your name. So what I would do here is, and what I would suggest you would do also, would be to type in the name of your position, and then after that, in parentheses, type in your real name. So let's go ahead and join. So you're first going to see the overview of everyone in your committee. So in this case, it's just one delegate, China, but you'll usually see a lot more people, and you'll see if they have their cameras on, and you can hear them if they're talking. So in the session menu, there are a few helpful small things. For some reason your audio isn't working on your computer, you can use your phone for audio. There is a couple of videos here in the Tell Me About Collaborate section that you can click on if you need an extra tutorial as well. And right here in your status and settings, you can see your name in your settings, your internet connection right here. It'll tell you how your experience is. So my experience is excellent, bad, good, mild. You can see if you're having problems, just make sure to look at this section to see where it's coming from, if it's your internet or not. And here you can let your chairs know that you've taken a quick break by clicking the away status. You can click the away status, and it'll show up to everyone that you're taking a quick break, but you haven't left the committee. And of course, when committee's over, you can leave the session. And if you need to give feedback for any reason, you can click any of these to give the allotted feedback. So right here, you can share audio if you're presenting. So probably right now you can hear some feedback, and usually this should be a little louder, but so if you want to check your loudness, you'll see the white bar on the microphone rising. So if the white bar is higher, you're louder, and if it's lower, you're not as loud. And if there's no white bar at all, there's odds that people won't be able to hear you. So I just muted myself right now, so if you stop presenting or want to stop talking, just click that button. And if you want to share video while you're presenting, which of course you should, if you can, you're going to see a video preview. You should just make sure this is the right camera, right background, everything. Camera's facing the right way, and once you've confirmed that, of course, share your video. And there I am in the corner. And you'll show up to everybody else in the committee. So if you want to stop sharing your video, similar to the microphone, just click it. And here is the raise hand feature. So that's going to be similar to using your placard in a physical conference. You're going to raise your hand when you want to participate in a speakers list, moderated caucus, or motion for something. And the chair and everybody else will see it. There's going to be a little ding sound when you raise your hand, and you can interact that way. So the only thing that you can't do with the raise hand function that you can do with the placard is voting. So what we're going to do for that is we're going to have your chair open a poll. So in that poll, of course, we're asking to ban China. So you can click yes or no, and your chair can add more options than that depending on what you're being polled on. So in this case, we'll click yes, and then once the vote is finished, your chair can pull up the finished poll, and you can see whether the motion passed or the paper passed or not. So here's a very important part of Blackboard Collaborate, the Blackboard Collaborate panel. So this contains the chat and how you're going to interact with everybody else. So here is the chat for everyone, the chat for the whole committee room. And here you can send messages to the whole committee. The chair can send messages to the whole committee. And yeah, so if you want to have a private message specifically to one person, let's say you just want to write a note or collaborate to one person, or you want to send your crisis notes to crisis, you're going to type in that person's name. They'll appear right here, and you're in a private chat with them, and you can message them. So in this case, we'll just say hello. Now, if you're in an unmod and you want to chat with mic on or video on with your specific block, what you're going to do is the chair will open breakout rooms for you, and you can move from breakout room to breakout room. So let's say you wanted to get advice for your chair. Your chair would open a breakout room and call you guys in individually. So we'll go there. So as you can see, we're moving to group 1, and that is where that's how you do unmods and go into specific breakout rooms. And you can move from breakout room anytime you want. So if you want to join a different block or hear what they're saying, we could join group 2. And then you can also go back to the main room, of course. And then if for some reason you want to present or share content, which you can't. If the chairs want you to present or share content, they'll give you permission. You can go to this screen, you can share your screen or do whatever the chairs want you to do. And here's your settings tab. If something isn't working, you can set up your camera. You can reset up your camera and microphone and make sure they're working. And we've already talked about the audio phone. So what I want you guys to remember is that if you're having tech trouble, you won't be alone. You can ask the chairs, and if it's something that has a lot of gravity, the chairs will direct that to me, and there'll be a series of tech helpers at the beginning of the conference to make sure everything goes smoothly. So you're not alone in this virtual transition. All right, thanks for listening. Bye, everybody.
You're all exceptional people with exceptional ideas. We can't wait to hear everything you have to say in committee. So good luck, delegates. Go ahead and find the list of Blackboard Collaborate links to find your committee room.
I hereby gavel JFIMUNC 1 into session. See you in committee.